This video clip demonstrates how resuscitation information is accessed in Artemis. Let's start with the example of a 5 kilogram child. As you always do in Artemis, when you have a patient, first select their weight here, or if you don't know their weight, select using the Broslow color length zone up above. We know the weight, so we're going to click on 5 kilograms. The default category for Artemis 3 is resuscitation. If you're currently in a different category, you can click on the red dotted resuscitation link on the left. There are 3 ways to access medication doses from the resuscitation section. First, you can click on Quick Dose here. You can also click on flowcharts. There are critical rhythm flowcharts at the top, and there's a post-resuscitation shock flowchart at the bottom. Or you can click directly on the medication links in the middle of the page. Selecting the Quick Dose link at the top of the page, we see the first line drugs displayed in milligrams, but also in mils for the preferred concentrations. The concentrations displayed for Quick Dose, as well as throughout the system, can be customized by your facility. The Quick Dose page is actually a PDF document that can be printed for use in the patient charts if so desired. In this example, you can see we have many concentrations, but often customers will have just the few that they use. Besides Quick Dose, medications can be found by clicking on the links directly from the resuscitation page. One can click on commonly used resuscitation drugs here. Additional medications related to resuscitation here. And as I mentioned, there's a flowchart for post-resuscitation shock below. Clicking on adenosine first dose demonstrates the appropriate grid showing the dose in milligrams for the selected weight, the concentration, and the mils for that concentration. There are also push directions and remarks. Usually in a resuscitation situation, one doesn't need to access encyclopedia content, but you can get that here by clicking on one of these links to an external encyclopedia. If you're giving a dose that's slightly different than the Artemis dose, you can enter that here. Let's say we were giving 0.6, and you press the Recalc button, and this will tell you the mils to give with that dose. At any time, you can click on Administer, and it'll track that you administered that drug. It'll indicate the time and other information. In a separate section, I demonstrate this logging feature, but we're focused on content right now. So let me go back here to the previous page. I could also click the back button, either way, to get back there. Now I would like to show how to use the critical rhythms algorithm. I'll select tachycardia here. This demonstrates the most recent PALS or ACLS algorithms for the selected rhythm. Other critical rhythms can be found here. You'll see a decision tree. At the top in the blue box is displayed the initial step. You'll see there's an I for information in that box. If I scroll over, that information will be displayed. I can also click on that for it to stay on the screen. I can look at equipment chart and vital signs in the same way. Similar information is displayed throughout the algorithm. All medications in the flowchart are linked to the appropriate dose and grid. Working down the algorithm for wide QRS, we see that adenosine is an option. When I click on the first dose, we immediately see the adenosine grid for that drug and indication. Again, we can go back by selecting Previous or using the Back button. The other critical rhythms algorithms work in the same way. That's all for the Artemis 3 resuscitation demo. Thanks for watching.